Hey guys, we're going to learn about nouns today. But before we get started, I've got two things to talk to you about. First, we want to review our classroom procedure. So, when I say class, you say yes, yes. All right, so let's practice. Class, yes, yes. Great job. I'm glad you remembered that. The next thing, as we're going through our nouns today, you may see some words that you know they're long vowel sounded words. So, like the sound or the word gate or chair, they have that long vowel sound. So, listen very carefully because you might find some. All right, so here we go. Let's look at some pictures to start our lesson off today. What does this woman do? That's right, she is a teacher. But what is her job? That's also right, she teaches. All right. What does this man do? Good job, he is a firefighter. What is his job? Of course, to fight fires and to save people. So, did you know that words have jobs just like people do? It's true. During the lesson, I'm going to tell you about words whose job is to be a noun. Nouns are words that name people, places, or things. Isn't that cool? An example of a noun is chair. There's that long vowel sound. This noun's job is to tell me the name of a seat, that chair right there. All right. So when a word's job is to tell you their name, that means the word is a noun. How cool is that? So, we're going to talk about what a noun is. So, a noun is a person, place, or thing. All right? So, what I want you to do now is I want you to turn to a partner or a buddy and I want you to tell them what a noun is. I'll give you about 10 seconds. That's great. I heard great discussions about what a noun is. So let's review and say it one more time together. A noun is a person, place, or thing. Good job. Can somebody tell me what a noun is? Go ahead. That's right. It's a person, place, or thing. And we can't forget it. All right. So now I'm going to show you three lists. I'm going to show you nouns that are people, nouns that are things, and nouns that are places. So let's start with this. This list says these words are nouns because they are people. So you have Jennifer, teacher, boy, waitress, you have grandma, and you have student. Can you tell me any other words we could add to this list? Think about it for just a second. That's right. We could add your name. We could say Jerry. What else? We could say principal. Any other ones? We could talk about our firefighter. That is a person. So I'm so glad you could add nouns to that list. Well, let's talk about this one. These words are nouns because they are places. So you have Florida, school, store, park, McDonald's, and bedroom. Can you add any nouns to this list? I'll give you a minute to think. That's right. We could add Wendy's. That is a great example because that's a place you can go and eat, right? Yeah. What about the beach? Because where do you go? You go to swim and go to the ocean. What's another one? That's right. We said the grocery store already on the list, but what's another one? Yep, Burger King is a place. Yep. What about one more? What do you go home to every day? Where do you go to sleep? Your house. That's a place. That is a noun. Good job. All right. And the last list. These words are nouns because they are things. All right. You have a ball, a pencil, a cat, a computer, cereal, or a shirt. Can anybody add words to these? That's right. You can add the word chair. Where's that long vowel sound? That's right. All right. So what is another one? Gate. We talked about gate. Good job. All right. What's another one? And flowers. Flowers is also a noun because it's a thing. Good job. So real quickly before we move on, what is a noun? A person, place, or thing. All right. So now we're going to create a flat book, and you're going to get a pencil and a highlighter. So here you go. You're going to get one of those, and we're going to make a flat book, okay? So before I hand you out the flat book, here is my flat book. So I have 3 tabs. A noun is a person, place, or thing. All right, and under these flaps, we're going to write examples of each of those nouns. We're going to write 5 examples. So go ahead and be thinking about it, but we're going to do one together. So go ahead and here's yours. All right. So go ahead and get out your pencil and flip up the first tab. You can see that I already have mine written. I'm only going to help you with one, and then I'm going to give you a minute or two to come up with your own, okay? So the first one you can put under the first tab for person, you can put teacher. That's right. All right. The next flap, under the place flap, Georgia, because that is where you live. That is a place. And the last flap, the thing flap. And under the thing flap, you can put a plate. Plate. And that's what you eat off of. I'm going to give you just a few seconds to go ahead and write some more examples under those flaps. All right, now that we've done our flaps, does anybody want to share maybe a word or two that they put under? Okay, go ahead. Under the place, you put mountains. That is a good because you can go to the mountains. It's a place you can go to. Anybody else? A person, you put mom. That's right, because mom is a person. All right, so let's slide that over to the side now. And I'm going to give you a blank piece of paper. And you're going to write your name, of course, but also we're going to do a little activity, okay? But before we start writing, we are going to look at sentences. Sentences, let's read this together. Every sentence must have at least one noun. Discuss with your partner or buddy, can a sentence have more than one noun? Let's think. So if I say, the cats are having a fun time, do you hear any nouns? Cats, that's right. All right, if I said, mom and dad are going to the store, how many nouns are in there? That's right, there are 2. Okay, so now I want you to write 3 sentences about your best friend, and then I want you to share them with your buddy and then have them highlight the nouns. All right, so now that they've highlighted the nouns, does anybody want to share a word, a noun that they may have used? Good job. You used a plate like we talked about. I ate on a clean plate for supper. That is a very good sentence. Anybody else? Oh, you used 2 nouns. I have a pet cow and a pet goat. I love it. That is 2 nouns. All right. So now we're going to put that to the side. And now we're going to review really quickly. And then we're going to take your test about nouns. All right. So can anyone tell me the jobs of a noun could have? Great job. The 3 jobs are to name a place, to name a person, or to name a thing. Good job. I'm glad all of you remembered that. All right. So now we're going to talk about what I want, this activity that I want you to do. And you're going to get to use a highlighter. Isn't that exciting? So we're going to do the assessment.